Hello everybody and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Well, we're going to continue on with the poem reading for Monica. Hi again, Ranzik. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Applying yourself, the words. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. ... Alright, I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had this sort of things in common. Yeah, I probably would assume my character would be best friends with this one. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You're sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh god, that pose. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. I don't like it. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony? Cacophony of meaningless noise. Ugh, that's a word. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sun causing tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me? Piercing, scene, quizzing, tangent. Wait, void. Didn't they say something like void? They won't stop, endless and everything of meaningless noise. Of meaningless... Load me. What? The noise. Like static? I'm trying to use these poems to, figure out their minds. I'm just gonna let my main character talk about this because I have no idea what's going on. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess that's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short really makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what's going on, what's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Well, I guess. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about right? Oh, I'm sorry, I went out of my normal voice because that was so weird. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves in front instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets so you can give out during the events. Sorry, unintentional yawn. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us where we're actually going to be doing anything for the events. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sari's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it'd be that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my whole life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. Oh my goodness, the yawns! I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put each other on if we start the event and each put on a good performance. Oh my god, I couldn't read that. Then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Better intimate with yourself, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Yeah, that's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share with the others? Share that with others? To inspire them and... oh my god! To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all... I can't talk! And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. I have to read it normally for a moment. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Yeah, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting the poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line as she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Aha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri is fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering voice transforms into the sharp syllabus of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and she enthusiasts it with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting... Oh, I forgot to do the voice. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself and like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into something I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Ranzig likes it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out very nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Oop, I'm reading the wrong voice again. I don't know why I keep reading in Monica's voice and my own. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I get what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time I'm gonna make you a poem. Make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Ranzig. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyways. Might as well let Ranzig lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I step up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as anyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Whew. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthusiastic, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again. Well, you do. Do you feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of the other people? I mean, doing it in front of people doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it comes to when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's no surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess that's the case. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other way to, find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can't do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Ranzik. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. ... Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I'm gonna take Monica's advice, just in case. Let's see. Who would I walk home with? I kind of want to say Yuri, because she's a shy, quiet one right now. You know, make her feel comfortable. Or that might backfire, actually, so I'm not too sure. But at the same time, I could still walk home with Sayori, because she lives, like, right next door to me. So that means be making the full trip back. Actually, this seems like a rude option. I would walk home. I would say Sayori. We're in private. It's a good thing to tell somebody this in private, I would think. I hope. Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Ramsey. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it so. Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care about so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Uh-oh. I'm gonna be saving a lot more now, because I don't trust friggin' Monika's wording. That was so specific. Okay, now how do we want to do this? Well, I want to get her on my side. Get some points. So, in order for that, I need to think of simple words. Oh, boy. So I need to think, like, candy and cute things. Silly? That's happy one. Whew, lollipop. Yeah, see, I'm learning. Now let's see. I have to really think about this because I don't know the right words. Because I seem to be more in tune with her, apparently. Typical, right? Let's see. None of these are candy. What about... Passion sounds like a word for her. That's a word for her, because I don't even know what that means. Flea? Bunny! Okay, I'm learning. Doki Doki. Isn't that like the Japanese word that means makes your heart flutter? So that's like love and cheer. Hold on. Oh, look at that! I was right. Nice and sweet. Darn. What about, vanilla? Alright, I got a question. What? Oh, that's weird. My mouse doesn't want to show up sometimes. Whoever likes anime... Alright, here's what I'm thinking. Whoever likes anime might be the girl that I go for the most. So who's gonna bounce? Right! You like anime! Why is my mouse doing that? Hold on, that's weird. My mouse was... If I fling my mouse around too much, it disappears. And then I click... whatever. You know what? Whatever. Alright. Kawaii. Hearts? Okay. These two are my most in tune, it seems. Chocolate? So I have to specifically mention candies for her. And then she's just general happy words. I have to think so hard. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm trying to do this right. Skipping? Alright. I'm gonna guess she's lost. This is just an experimental press. Yeah, okay. The boop. I know you like the boop because I remember clicking that so well. Pink, obviously. Waterfall? Really? Really? Waterfall? Huh. Bubbles. Strawberry? Or swimsuit? Strawberry? Huh. Dream? Okay. I think I'm more in, I don't know, I think I'm in tune with either her or her. Because I like to go for the big words. Because I like to sound intelligent and fancy and complicated. You know. Words, I guess. Milk? What? Okay, I pick some of these by random when I get surprised. Hold on, before I do this, I'm noticing my mouse will sometimes don't appear on OBS. Ha! 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 What? What the? Why is it doing that? That's annoying. Yeah, either way. So, feather? Okay. Okay. I think I did what I could. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Ooh! My word! My word! Starting this club, and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. Yes! My word! But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy you're willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Yeah? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound like a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because! It's right in your name. Really? Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. What? What? Yeah, question mark. Never mind. Okay, that's twice now you've broken the fourth wall. It was funny one time, second time makes me suspicious, a third time is gonna make me very paranoid. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting on the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Huh in game and huh in real life. Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. No. My character's right. This is like raising all sorts of red flags, and I take pride in reading people when they're having a disappointing or frustrating time. This is a big red flag. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Ranzik, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Ranzik. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to know if you knew anything, so I'll drop it for now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wants to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Ranzik. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Ranzik. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I don't know. Well, actually, no. That's actually a point. Her affection with me around as a love interest would be including her attitude. She could like me so much that she's trying to keep me happy. But if that's the case... No, this doesn't look like a crush attitude. I don't trust it. I've said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to the conclusion, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori's sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from behind over a book. She looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of her own accord. I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit down on her own. Alright! I'm gonna end the episode here, guys. I would like to thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. You be sure to take care. Alright? Bye!